Hey everybody, it's Chanel. Super long time no see. Sorry, I have like blinding lights in the background. um I just wanted to come back and say hey, still doing good. Sorry, I am in my pajamas totally. I've just been so busy with different things. Finally starting to feel better. Um Most of the people that used to watch me know already that I'm expecting, and so that's why I've been MIA from uh, the weight loss community. So, but I'm not like going crazy and gaining a bunch of weight. I've gained about 2 pounds since I found out I was pregnant, but I gained about 9 pounds before I was pregnant. And I think it was just depression because I'd I'd been trying for about 2 years, and I'd had a miscarriage in 2009, and that's when I started my weight loss journey. Was right after that, because even though I know that, you know, the doctors told me that that didn't have anything to do with it, that my weight didn't, I really didn't believe them. And now I'm so glad that even though I wasn't at my goal when I found out I was expecting, that I had lost a significant amount of weight, because I can't imagine being 280 pounds prior to getting pregnant, and then getting pregnant and gaining the weight that you gain. Um, I just don't know. I haven't felt it yet physically, but I know it's coming. The weight is coming, and so right now I'm at about 229 right now, and that's not really where I want to be. Um, and the most difficult part of the pregnancy, besides being exhausted, I finally have my energy back, but has been I have I've had weight and body issues my whole life, and so it's so weird to have to look at the scale and accept that that's okay. It's you're changing, or my clothes don't really fit anymore, and I've only gained 2 pounds. And so I was talking to my trainer. I still work out 3 days a week for an hour. Um, I think in the beginning, because I had a miscarriage before, I was so nervous about working out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna like overexert myself, and actually, so when I found out I was pregnant, I still worked out, but I was kind of like, okay, I need to like, keep it calm. And my trainer and my doctor are like, do what you normally do for as long as you can. And so I used to run a lot, and that's the first thing I stopped doing. I was like, well, I will walk, but I'm not running. And now I wish I would have continued to run, because I really want to now, but because I haven't for, you know, 3 months, they said, don't, it's hard to explain. They said, if you've never worked out, start, moderately walking, doing things like that. But if you are a runner and have done things like that, you can't stop. If you stop and then try to go back and run and stuff like that, they don't suggest that. They just said do what you're normally doing. So anyway, FYI, if you have an intense workout, keep doing your intense workout as long as you physically can do it. Last week was the first time I kind of had an issue. I was doing a lot of like knee lunges, where like you like put your hands on. I had my hands on like one of those step aerobic steps, and then I was like bent over and bringing my knees into my chest, and I guess my uterus or whatever did not like that feeling. So I'm having to change little things, but crunches and stuff like that I still do, not on the floor. I do them on a ball, and I haven't done anything laying on my back since I've gotten to the second trimester. They don't suggest you do that. So just still trying to do my thing. Food has been tricky for me because I hadn't eaten fast food in 2 years. I was eating so healthy, and then up to a couple weeks ago, I was eating fast food 2 meals a day because I was so freaking tired that I didn't want to cook anything. I'd come home and go to bed. My husband goes directly from work to school till 10:30 at night, so I sure wasn't waiting up for that. And so I wasn't getting very much help from him. I'm also still in school, so I'm doing that crap. And so I just was eating junk, and all the things that I had been eating healthy just did not. Fruit sounded good still, but mostly like carby, starchy crap. And somehow I have only gained 2 pounds and I'm 15 weeks pregnant today. So don't bother trying to convert that to months. How many months? It's technically 40 gestational weeks is how long it is, even though they say 9 months. So I'm 15 weeks. So next month I'll be halfway done. And so I've only gained 2 pounds. So I feel pretty good about that. Especially since on a day-to-day basis you can gain water weight up and down, you know what I mean? And so I'm not beating myself up too much about that. What else? I've just been crazy with school and work, so nothing too interesting has been going on with me. Just to all you people out there, if you don't have kids already and you're planning on having children, and to those who already have kids, if you had lost weight before, I just wondered, did you have problems accepting your weight gain? I mean, because you can't diet while you're getting pregnant, you know what I mean, while you're pregnant, but you can watch what you're eating. And some people are like, well, just accept it, you're gonna gain weight. Well, duh, I know I'm going to, but it's just tricky to see what's happening, or your pants are getting too tight, and that has always been the cue of, okay, whatever you're doing, stop doing it because your clothes don't fit. And it's not that case now, it's something different. And so I know that, but I'm 26 years old, so it's been most of my life, 20 years probably of having image issues and dieting. It's been forever. And so it's tricky. And some people are like, well, don't look at the scale and don't do that. And I'm like, no, because I am starting out more overweight. I do need to make sure that my weight gain is not too out of control. I shouldn't be gaining 15 pounds in the first trimester when the whole, baby weighs 0.3 ounces. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you do have to pay attention. And I don't think that individuals who have been overweight before, or who are starting out overweight, can just be like, well, this is pregnancy, so I'm going to do whatever I want. You kind of can't do that. And so as much as I'd like to just have a free-for-all, I can't. And so I'm finding that I can eat pretty much what I want, and be okay. Since I've eaten shit for the last couple weeks and haven't seemed to have too much of a gain. I haven't had any gain until this past Tuesday, and these 2 pounds showed up. So I don't know if I need to chill on my salt intake. I was eating a lot of fast food, and so sodium is a big problem with that. So I'm going to try to cut that down. It's just so tricky when you feel like, God, I'm hungry and all I want is, salt and vinegar chips, and it's just been really weird. So I'm hopefully getting out of that whole phase, and I hope everyone is doing awesome. I'm sorry for the terrible lighting, and sorry I look like a train wreck, but I'm still here, and I am totally coming back to the weight loss community as soon as I'm done. That sounds so terrible, but as soon as my pregnancy has been completed and my child is here, which I'm so excited for. I'm kind of at the weird in-between stage where I kind of just look fat and I don't feel any movement or anything yet, so it's frustrating. At least I'm not sick anymore and my energy's back, so I'm very thankful for that. But would rather look like a pregnant lady instead of just fat. Pretty much what it's doing is it's taking all your flub and pushing it forward. There's nothing really round. It just kind of looks jiggly. And there's no more Spanx and no more any of that to be worn because I don't want to smash anything. But it's definitely, I'm so excited, but I will be joining you guys and can't wait to see you guys again. I'm going to actually watch some videos today to get caught back up, and I hope all of you are doing awesome on your weight loss. I'd flipped through a couple of videos and I haven't watched them yet, but just seeing some of your guys' faces, I can tell that you've lost so much weight and you're doing so awesome, and I'm gonna get back right there with you as soon as I can. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.